Does your Sacco have investment platforms? Zingo? Now this gentleman is telling you, if you don't find a way of making money when you're sleeping, and because I can see majority of you are not majority of you, I don't want to tell you to raise up your hands, but I know that not many who are 50 years in above. 50 years in above. Are they winning? Are they winning? Kwa sababu mtu ambaye anakomeka hamsini kama mimi na juu, ni mtu ambaye anaweza kuchukulia maisha with a lot of seriousness. Because you don't have that. And the little years that are remaining for us are dependent on the money that will be generated by other people and other platforms, not myself. Ukiniambia mimi niende nikaike kwa shamba la karibu, unaomba mara tano na Mungu anatupa. Sio? Ukiambia mama aenda akainama shamba akawa na miaka 60 kama manyanya alikuwa na 117 years, alikuwa anamwambia mimi nizike kwa hii shamba. Kwa sababu huyo and at was 17, the grandmother was still working very hard. And she died, collapsed and died in the farm. You are recording. Uko na miaka 60 unaweza karibu. Unaweza kama sababu. Unaweza kuwa nguruwe uko na miaka 60. Unajua kule sasa mimi niko na nguruwe anakuja nguruwe zinakanga nguruwe bado nasi. Wakati umezeeka your lungs are also aging. You not only age of your face, even your lungs and your liver ages. So if you grow with the problems, here, when you are retired, you have got nothing to do. Actually, you're going to die when you're working as an employee. I was in Malawi last year, and Drew Africa is a confederation of credit unions in Africa. They have their own. Nikaenda Malawi, nikapelekwa mahali na Sacco za huko, nikapelekwa mahali kwa gate ilikuwa ya huko. Nikamwambia mwanangu mzee anachukua gate pale. Huyo mzee alikuwa permanent secretary, PS, the Minister of Finance in Malawi. Can you imagine a PS anaretire na wakati alikuwa na kazi, alikuwa na mabibi wengi sana, wasichana warembo wengi, alikuwa anakunywa pombe zile mzito. Hakujua what is awaiting him is actually more grave than where they are. So the guy wasted his opportunity. They took me again. Wakanipeleka kwa another gate. Another watchman was the Inspector General of Police. The retired Inspector General of Police in Malawi. Ni mtu wa kufungua gate. Unajua kuna watu unaambianga hivi maneno. Wanaona kama wanacheza. Beleni I was young. Now I'm old. I no longer take anything for granted. I've experienced life. Let me tell you, your future is dependable. Is actually dependent on what you are doing in your life. That's what I'm asking you. Your money work for you. How many of us here, when the Sacco will be calling for the AGM, how many of us here will be paying money in return? That is much more than their salary multiplied by. How many? If you're in my class and you are, then you are. Then if you take your salary multiplied by 1, comparative to the money that you will pay by this Sacco by the end of this year, if you are like in that situation, you will not have. I know there is almost none. There is almost none. And that is to say, you do not work for money. Money do not work for you. You work for money. And in the best quality I needed myself, that I can do for myself, is one with a view that then when now I exist, because I'm going to exist in this arena now in the next 5 years. When I exist now talking the way I'm talking to you, where I'm going to spend my retirement life, I should not be worried about my medical attention, my medical care. I should not be worried about what I'll be eating. I want to travel the world. And I want to travel the world well, because when I go to God and I will kneel and bow before Him, then my Bible tells me that every tongue shall give an account. Unajua kwa moja ni taking dominion. Unajua taking dominion is something there is to know that God did not create only Western region. God created the entire universe. So if He created the entire universe, I want to work in a system that will actually enable me now to enjoy what spontaneity. What is spontaneity? Spontaneity is the act of very many things happening at the my Sacco will be working for me. Does the Sacco matter? Do you have any bad reputation or any bad history in relation to Wevarsity Sacco? I'm scared of somebody else. I expected you to tell me so. But if you have any history that was bad, that made many people to lose their fortune in the past, then you still have the responsibility of deleting that and making it better. Because Saccos are member-owned, member-controlled, and member-used. So if the history was bad, now we are not living in the history we live today. My mother used to tell us, for example, we grew in a lot of poverty. And that mama is struggled to bring us up. And of course, she also died prematurely because she could not access medical attention. When I was informed to, she passed away. That mama left us with two words. Number one is that poverty has got no roots. Poverty has got no roots. Number two, she told us that if you work hard in whatever field, whether it is academically, whether it is in the farm, because these are two of the ones that are good. Huyo mama alikuwa amekaa matatu, maziwa zilikuwa tunapata ya chai. Kuku zilikuwa mingi, mayai zilikuwa. Ndizi kwa shamba zilikuwa mingi, mahindi. But ile kazi ilikuwa tunafanyishwa na hiyo mama ilikuwa mzito. So alikuwa anakuambia hard work pays. Now however, if poverty has got no roots, you have got no reason whatsoever to even when I'm talking to you to start thinking about your project. Usifikirie mambo ya hapa Masinagogo University. Ukifikiria mambo ya Masinagogo University utapotea. Kwa sababu you have got no capability to change. No capability to employ. The only capability you have is changing yourself. Changing yourself. So I do not want to wait until when my employer will pay me more. Because even by the time my employer will be paying me more, it will be less than the money. So I want what I have today. So David is going to go. Don't come back when I live in the share. Sijui kama hii Sacco yetu iko limited. Is that no one member can control over 5% or 20% of the entire world of the Sacco. They don't really need the return. But if this Sacco will be created, last year maybe what percentage? Last year, they will relate. 9.5%. So now, if I have the 10% for that month, if my share capital in this Sacco is 5,000, you'll be paying the 5,000, 500. Inclusive of your 5%. So if you actually be 490 shillings, that's what you'll be paying. After working for about 1 year, that will be the return. Is on your side to decide how much money you will be paying. Are you looking down? Was the Sacco collapsing? The Sacco will not collapse because of the governance structure that is stretching on your board. And by the way, they have hired the business model of your Sacco. So now, if you want to be left behind, myself, I will not be left behind. I want to join in. I want to give my skills, my exposure to grow the Sacco. The more we are doing, kila mwalimu wako anataka kabla hapa mimi. Wale wako doing. Jambo kuna hapo na savings of 20 million, 26 million, 15 million. Walimu wako mimi. So nataka mjue the basics that I'm teaching you here, you will thinking that I'm wasting time. I'm not wasting time. I'm actually within the promises of God. Servants to humankind is a lesson. I'm assisting you to prove yourself. And once you prove yourself, you'll find it very well. Can you look at this? So that you can look at your condition where you are. Many financial problems people are facing today started when they were too young and making their very first free financial decisions. Taking on too much for something debt, not investing early, not buying plots early, and failing to plan to take and failing to plan for their own trajectory of world growth can take decades and decades to recover. Ni kama mtu ambaye amegojeka hapo ICU. By the time mtu ya ICU kupeleka kwa consultation room, triage or consultation room ya daktari. Kutoa mtu kwa ICU ni kwa nguvu sana. But they all come in because one did not take very serious steps in understanding what one is supposed to be doing. Can you look at this? The main reason why, listen. The main reason why most people feel that money is never enough and they continue to live from paycheck is American English is because they have not yet mastered the art of using what they have to increase their needs. And the word there is, they have not mastered the art. They don't science. I have not used the word science. You know what? Because we talk is a you are one of the highest paid citizens in this nation. 15,000 number. That's a lot of money. Because ile kipata naweza kaka pale ya groceries. Kama watu wafanye hiyo kazi. Huko kwa hizo ndio kazi za groceries. Ya kuuza mboga na nyanya, na kuuza na kukaa na kuchukua kile na uzia wapi kwa 500 baadaye afanye kazi hiyo ni kwa nafsi. Kuliko nifanye kazi ya in the economics, these guys are the ones who are rich. Households are poor. Households, they have nyumbani wewe na bibi yako na watoto wako. You consume what you call consumer price index. The bag that you eat every day at home, whether you rent